Hey Pisces, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a little weekly reading for you. And we're going to focus on what you're thinking about, how you're thinking about yourself, how you're thinking about possibly another person, whoever that may be for you, what the communication is. So I'm using my air tarot enhancer cards today. The yellow. Whoops. All right. So Pisces, let's lay out the tarot. We're going to take a look at what is dominating your thoughts. Whatever is dominating your thoughts is probably what you're seeing in your life. Okay. So let's see here. So the first card, this represents you, how you're thinking about yourself, how you're thinking about another person, what communication you are having or not having. Are you finding clarity right now or confusion? And then what is dominating your thoughts? All right, so let's start here with the astrology card. And we have, all right, so we have the numinous, which is mystery. So this actually is very Piscean energy. You are thinking that somebody, something, or somebody might feel like a mystery to you right now. Let's see, what else do we have here? A mystery. One of the details here is you might enjoy thinking about things beyond this world, which would indicate mystery. This is definitely something that I find very comforting to do in this world right now. Thinking above and beyond what we see in the 3D can be very comforting in comparison to everything that's going on, everything that's going on in the world. So you might be trying to distract yourself, is what it feels like. So let's see how you're thinking about yourself. Look at that, High Priestess. So you know, this is a very high vibration card. This is a very intuitive card. Again, very Piscean energy. You know, you are definitely trying to connect to a higher part of yourself, your intuition. Excuse. Oh my gosh. Yeah, what's behind this veil is the mystery. Whether or not you're completely trusting your intuition, I feel like is kind of up in the air. You might feel intuitive hits that feel like a mystery to you. And, you know, I always say your thoughts do happen to you. Of course, we have intentional thinking, right? Thoughts that we choose to think. But there are also thoughts that we choose or that we don't choose to think, that just happen to us. Just like we get an itch, that just happens to us, right? You know, we don't decide we're going to get an itch. An itch just happens, and your heart just beats. You don't decide that your heart's going to beat, right? You don't decide that you're going to be able to wake up and see the beautiful sky in the morning. That just happens. All of those functions just happen for you. So I feel like you might be realizing that there are certain thoughts that just happen to you, and you might be questioning what those thoughts are about. Let's see how you're how you're thinking about another person. All right, so we've got the Six of Swords. It feels like you want to get to a particular place with another person. You're thinking about how to get from where you're at right now to a better, calmer place with another person. You know, with the Six of Swords, you can see the gentleman on the boat out in the middle of the water, in between where he came from to where he's going. So you're probably thinking about another person in a very emotional way. Both of these cards have a very quiet energy to them. You might be separating or distracting yourself from other people, from the world, enjoying, thinking about how things could possibly be better, how your particular world could be better. So let's look at the communication here. All right, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So Wheel of Fortune, that is card of Sagittarius. You might be dealing with a Sag. But when it comes to communication, this feels almost like telepathic communication is happening here. You might be communicating with people from beyond, people that have passed on. You might be communicating a lot with the universe right now. When it comes to another person, you might be experiencing telepathic, intuitive communication that maybe you're trying to figure that out. Maybe you're questioning that a little bit. So, are you in a state of confusion right now or clarity? All right, confusion. So 9 of Swords. The reason 9 of Swords is confusion is because it's a card that takes you out of the present. So you might be very focused on something that has happened in the past, or you might be very focused on something that is happening in the future. Because that's really the only place, those are the two places that worry lives. We worry about something that has happened, or we're worried about something that is going to happen. So this card says that you are not very present right now. So you're in confusing energy about your intuition, confusing energy about how to get to a better place with another person. You might be very confused about some of the telepathic communication you've been experiencing or questioning. So what is dominating your thoughts right now? And then we have Temperance. Okay, so Sagittarius energy. We've got 2 cards of Sagittarius. You certainly could be dealing with a Sagittarius, but what's ultimately dominating your thoughts, I feel like, is you can see that this Temperance angel, she actually holds the 2 of Cups. And, she's pouring that water back and forth between the cups to it's her tempering her emotion. You're thinking that you may not have fully expressed yourself to a particular person or about a particular subject, which causes you to worry about maybe how you communicated with somebody in the past or how you're going to communicate to somebody in the future. You feel like you have to temper your emotions or not fully express your emotions. So let's see. I want to take a look at the High Priestess, the 6 of Swords, the 9 of Swords first. So the High Priestess, and then we have the 9 of Pentacles. So this is about feeling confident in yourself, in your intuition, and where you're at in life. You're exactly where you're supposed to be, okay? I feel like you understand that, and you're okay with the element of mystery or whatever is behind the veil with the High Priestess, because I feel like you are trusting yourself right now when it comes to how you're thinking about another person, wanting to get to a better place with another person. And then we have the Death card, card of Scorpio. You could be dealing with the Scorpio. So what you're questioning, what you're thinking about is, What needs to change here? What needs to transform? What needs to transform here? Or what needs to end? So let's get clarity on the Death card. And then we have Knight of Pentacles. So this is Virgo energy. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Virgo. But Knights are about movement. And the Knight of Pentacles, very slow moving, because the Knight of Pentacles moves through the physical world, through the 3D world. It doesn't move through air or through feelings or through passion. It moves through the physical world. He moves through the physical world, which slows him down. You feel like something that's going on in the world right now is slowing down this transformation that you feel needs to happen between you and another person. So coming back over here where your confusion is, all right, and then we have the Seven of Wands. So where you probably need to look, what you need to look at when it comes to your confusion about something is, what are you defending? What are you defending here? Are you defending yourself? Are you defending a situation? Are you defending doing something that you really felt like you shouldn't be doing? One more. And then we have the Empress. All right, so I feel like what you might be defending to yourself is there's somebody here. The Empress can be Taurus or Libra energy. We've got a lot of Sag, Virgo, Scorpio energy. You're defending your, I feel like your desired person, your desired feminine, your ideal feminine or your ideal partner here. I feel like you're trying to defend this person to yourself. Like, even if this person made certain mistakes, you're willing to forgive. You're willing to move forward. That's why you're trying to figure out how to get to a better place with this person. This reading doesn't really speak to what happened here. You might see another person as a mystery, but I feel like it's bigger than that. I feel like it's bigger than that for you. Let's take a look at your dominating thoughts here, because what is dominating your thoughts is that you may feel like you really moderated your emotions when it comes to somebody that you consider to be your ideal partner, your ideal feminine. And let's see, Temperance. Yeah, that's it. Knight of Cups. That clarifies exactly what we're seeing in the Temperance card. This is, I held back my feelings. I held back romantic feelings. I wasn't able to share them for whatever reason. So let's pull some tarot enhancers. We're going to pull a fire card for the Temperance card. And then we're going to pull a water card for the Knight of Cups. All right, so for Temperance, we're talking about moderating our emotions where we feel like maybe we shouldn't have. All right, so you're either manifesting ease in this situation or you're manifesting challenge, depending on how you are thinking about it. If you're thinking about this in terms of it being a terrible challenge or a terrible problem, okay, you're going to continue to manifest challenge. If you start thinking about this situation in terms of it can be easier, it can be easy if you allow it. The Knight of Cups, holding back feelings, details, a feeling of almost being a different person around different people. Do you ever get that? Do you ever feel like you almost feel like different people bring out different versions of you. So you could be experiencing that, or you could be experiencing always knowing exactly who you are regardless of who's with you. You know, some people are who they are no matter who is around them, and you know, they almost kind of dictate the energy between those two people. But this is what came up first, a feeling of almost being a different person around different people. So what does that tell you? It's like, it says that that might be something that you, the way you're thinking about yourself when you're around a certain person, you know, it brings out different elements of who you are. I don't think it's a bad thing. I definitely get that. You know, if I'm around somebody that I think is really funny, really fast, really quick-witted, I that tends to come out in me. You know, who's someone who speaks really fast, someone who's very quick, someone who's just very fun to be around. I tend to modify and become more like that. And on the other hand, you know, if somebody's very quiet, I have no problem adjusting to that because I tend to be very quiet overall. But when it comes to the Knight of Cups and holding back feelings, there's something about this person, you know, when it comes to how you're thinking about them, how to get from one place to another with them, where you might feel like you have to modify who you are in some way. You know, and maybe that's a mystery to you. Whatever this connection is, whatever this situation is, I feel like it's causing you to ask just a lot of existential questions. This person is bringing that out in you a little bit. Let's look at this communication, this telepathic communication. And then we've got the Four of Swords, which tells me you spend, this is very quiet energy. I feel like there are not a lot of conversations happening between you and this person. It feels more like you're picking up on this person's energy. You might be modifying your energy to match this person's energy. It might feel a little bit like a mystery to you. Four of Swords is not about openly communicating right now. It's about lying back and thinking, or even overthinking, about something that is kind of mysterious to you with this person, this situation that feels a little bit like a mystery. And part of you enjoys thinking about this. Part of you enjoys exploring this, you know, exploring, you know, your intuition. But there's some tie in some way to a particular person that you consider to be either your ideal person, your ideal feminine, your ideal partner, something that you worry about. You defend this person, I feel like, to yourself. How you're thinking, you know, whether you're thinking this is a very challenging situation or you're thinking, you know, and manifesting ease in this situation, it really boils down to what you're thinking about the most, which is you feel like you can't, or you think that you can't express certain feelings that you would like to express. And I feel like it's because you feel different around this person. You may not feel like yourself. You may feel like a better version of yourself. You may feel like a worse version of yourself. That's up to you to figure that out. But whatever it is that you spend your time thinking about, that's what you get more of. So that's why I say a lot, change your thoughts, change your life. It's really, really true. So let's see. We're going to pull one card for you, one card for this person. This feels like kind of a mysterious type of situation. an unusual situation. What do we have here for you? Feelings. That's what we got for your dominating thoughts. Emotions want to be felt. You really can't surrender something until you deeply feel it. Allow me, dear divine, to offer all emotions to you, feeling them fully, so they no longer hold me captive. That's what it is. You feel like your feelings are holding you captive from moving forward towards something that you might consider to be a mystery here. Whatever it is that you enjoy thinking about beyond this world are probably attached to your feelings about this situation or person in some way. For this other person, we have, look at this, true offering. May I release fears, illusions, and addictions that keep me from true offering. May I relax into your plan, trusting that the next steps will always be shown. Use me, love. Use me for the highest. I am yours alone. So this really feels like, between the two of you, a true offering of feelings is what the mystery is. Is there a true offering? Or am I seeing it as a challenge in some way? It feels like it could be very easy if you allow yourself to fully express your emotions. I feel like that allows this person possibly to offer what it is they have to offer to you, or it allows you to present a true offering to them. Could be either way. All right, so Pisces, that is what I have for you. If you're looking for a deeper, more personal reading, certainly reach out. Please like, share, and subscribe. YouTube has gotten very challenging for smaller channels, so I would appreciate any help there. And please comment as well. I'm always interested in hearing what you have to say, if it resonated, if it didn't. It's not going to resonate for everybody, but I try to keep the general readings fairly general with some details as well to help clarify too. So anyway, thank you very much, and I will talk to you next time. Thanks so much. Bye.